Hi, my name is Corey Small, a tourism apprentice. Here today we're going to have a behind-the-scenes interview with Mr. Vaughn Roberts, Director, Manager of the Downtown Nassau Partnership Board.
I'm Vaughn Roberts. I'm the Managing Director for the Downtown Nassau Partnership, which is the public-private entity that's charged with coordinating the revitalization of downtown Nassau on an interim basis until the management entity is legislated through an act of Parliament. We were founded in April of 2009, and really it was a result of a lot of effort over the years to focus attention on the downtown and the need to improve downtown and make it a priority for the people of the Bahamas. With the change of government in 2007, the committee that had been working prior to that on advancing the revitalization got the present government to agree to fund the formation of the Downtown Nassau Partnership, which involved hiring me as the Managing Director and a staff of people to work on some immediate priorities and some of the planning to turn the city around, really. So who's involved? There's a board of directors that has a mix of public and private sector representatives. We've got 5 representatives from the public sector that includes permanent secretaries from the key ministries of government, and the co-chair from the government side is Bernice Walking, who's the Director General of Tourism. On the private sector side, we've got a co-chair in Charles Colinares, who's also chairman of the Nassau Tourism and Development Board. And we've got 5 other private sector members who are a mix of property owners and retailers and other stakeholders in downtown. So I report to the board. I'm sort of the day-to-day manager, and I have a staff of people working with me to try to advance the revitalization. We've been mandated to focus on a couple of things. One is to work on drafting the legislation that will create the entity that sustains the town through an act of Parliament. And that involves identifying revenue streams and also the scope or the range of service that this entity will be responsible for. In addition to that, we're also working with Jackson Burnside and a group of other consultants on a master plan, a detailed master plan for the core of the city. There have been conceptual plans done before, and they will inform what we're doing now, but we're getting the details done so we can go out to construction or out to tender on those. The other thing we're working on is a bunch of short-term priorities or short-term projects that will improve the downtown, working with the respective government and private sector agencies and organizations to do things that will beautify the downtown immediately, make it clean, make it safe, make it inviting, and to also do things that will draw locals or residents into downtown and make it a better experience for the visitors as well coming up from the cruise ship. So, for example, last year in preparation for Miss Universe, there's a lot of effort around cleaning up the downtown and trying to do some quick things to make it visually appealing. We led a project to put art in storefronts in the area east of East Street, that's along Bay Street, that's pretty blighted, and also did some murals in the core of the town as well. And the idea there was to do something quickly to make it look attractive, but also, and I think more importantly, to invite the artist community and volunteers into the downtown to take on this project and really to engage them as a part of this effort. So that was pretty positive. Some other things we're focused on is really getting a good strategy around festivals in downtown. Jumping happens in downtown already. Jumping Summer Festival happened again in downtown this past year. We're working on a festival called the Great Indian Seafood Festival, and the idea is to really get some really high-caliber festivals happening in downtown consistently year-round to draw locals in as well as visitors into the area. I personally think that the more people experience the town, the more they think it's their town. So that's an important part of our strategy. We also would like to try to get the entertainers and musicians and artists more involved. We're doing this year, in 2010, we're working with a sponsor to deliver an extensive mural project in downtown. So it will be murals will be done in about 15 locations by top artists, top Bahamian artists, and a couple of international artists as well. And again, it's an effort to make art important to the town. Other things we're working on, again, just improving our communication with the public in terms of getting people engaged in what's happening, getting information and sharing ideas. Also, we're working with the stakeholders in downtown to try to address some things that need to be fixed in downtown. So we'd like to get to a point where we have a more iterative process of that, where people are able to submit things that they notice from walking about the town, and we, through a process, can get attention drawn to those things and get it resolved. So that's important. We last year began working with a group called Take Initiative Nassau, and this year we've actually adopted it as a formal program of the Downtown Nassau Partnership. It's a group of young people, and their whole agenda, young volunteers, and the whole agenda is to cause other young people to get excited about downtown and to experience things in downtown. And so they're working on a calendar of events for this year, and we think that's an exciting opportunity, because what we're doing with the revitalization is really creating something, creating or revitalizing, renewing our city for the next 50 years, and it really is a generation of young people that stand to benefit the most from that. So those are some of the projects we're working on. How the public can get involved, I think there are lots of ways to get involved. One very quick thing is to actually experience downtown. Come into downtown, shop, eat, just walk around along the harbor front. Just look at the historic buildings. Find a reason to come into downtown and experience it, and in daytime or at nighttime. I think a lot of people pass through but haven't stopped into downtown and walked about in the wild. I think you can find it pretty interesting. The other thing you can do to get involved is really to find a way to get your ideas on the table. We have a website and Facebook and Twitter, and we have a series of public sessions where we're going to go out to the communities and talk about what we're doing. Please find a way to reach us, find a way to reach somebody in government of influence as well to share your ideas about what's important. I think another key way to get involved is actually to make something happen in downtown. So why not get a group of people together and plan a festival, or why not get a group of people together and do something in downtown? Take the initiative of making the city yours and making something happen in the city. Last year, the group Take Initiative Nassau did something simple but pretty impactful. They had a bar crawl at various locations throughout the downtown, where they invited people to come in and negotiated discounts for drinks, etc. And they moved people through about 6 locations one evening, and it was pretty enjoyable for the people who participated. And again, that's just people taking initiative to experience the downtown and to take the city as it's theirs, or live the city. And I think that's important. So you can reach us at www.downtownnassau.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter as well. You can certainly call our office and stop in. We're happy to share information about what we're up to, and certainly happy and welcome ideas and suggestions as well.